Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Craft Cannery. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate so much everybody being here today. This is a major, major moment for our business. There's the doorbell. Sorry for the sound, people. This is a major, major day for our business. We are breaking ground today on a 6,300 square foot expansion. You're going to hear a lot about that in just a few minutes, but I wanted to start by thanking you for being here. There's a lot of people who hold a really special place in my heart out here right now, and I can't thank you enough. The life-changing moment that really occurred first was when my wife told me it wasn't a stupid idea to start bottling sauce back in like 2013. The second life-changing moment was when a category merchant from Wegmans named Dan Mezzapretti showed up or invited me to come out, and he's right there. He's in the audience right now. He actually came out for this, and I love it, and he's the guy who actually said, we're going to give this a shot, kid. So thank you, Dan. I love you. So I think that today is it's really nice and validating. I think you're going to hear from Sarah from Grow New York. Grow New York was a validation for us. Today's another validation for us that we did what you set out to do when you start a business, which is, can you find a problem that needs to be fixed? And I really feel as though we have found a problem that needs to be fixed. This world of contract manufacturing has a lot of big players who do a phenomenal job, but it doesn't have a lot of small players. There's some commissaries, commercial kitchens, and then there's big industrial co-packers, and people are doing really good jobs, really good work in those areas. But there's this thing that Cornell University described to me years ago as almost like a death valley of contract manufacturing. And my partner Tom, who you're going to hear from in a moment, and I feel we really identified a niche, a problem, and that is our three main types of customers needed us. One was the startup entrepreneur with $1 and a dream. They want to bring their product to market, like Jerry Lynn from Blue Ridge Barbecue, who's here today, who just said, I just want to bring this to market. There's the restaurant, food service, somebody who says, look, it doesn't make sense for us to come in and make dozens and dozens of gallons of barbecue sauce every day. What if you batch it for us? And that'll help our efficiencies grow in our business, like, for example, Rubino's, who's here today as well, who we're so proud to see here today. And then, of course, there's the regional players, like a Wegmans, who we're so proud to see here today as well, who say, look, we have some sort of, we've got some SKUs that require a little more culinary expertise that we'd really like to see brought to market. At a small co-pack facility like this, you can really take your time on those kinds of recipes and help bring those to market. And so it's really validating to see, I think we identified a problem and we continue to fix it. And these guys right here, these are our team members here at Craft Cannery. They are the ones who actually do all the real actual work. And right now they're getting a 2-minute break, so this is great. But they'll go right back to it. And it really doesn't happen without these guys and the work that they do every single day. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Tom Riggio. Thank you, Paul.
Paulie's always a tough act to follow. I didn't do 15 years in radio and entertainment. I'm a business guy, so it's always hard to follow him. The reason we're here today is because of Paulie and his dedication to this business. We acquired this business almost 4 years ago. When we acquired it, it was doing minimal business. We do more in 2 weeks now than the business used to do in a year. The employees were 3 at that point. We've now got 15 full-time employees. When this expansion is complete, we'll be adding another 6 to 8 employees. We've actually had to turn business away over the last 4 years. Some major players have come to us, and we just couldn't support the business. To get all you guys into this room today, there is a bunch of product that is sitting in those storage containers outside to make room for you to stand where you're standing. This is a great opportunity for us to continue to grow our business, support additional small clients, mid-sized clients, and larger clients. We are looking forward to adding the 6,300 square feet, looking forward to adding a second kitchen, second production line, second bottling line, second shift to support all of this, and are really happy that you guys are out here. We appreciate you being here. So with that, I'm going to pass it off. I'm always going to be quick because I know you guys' time is important to you. I'm going to pass it off to Don Lasher from Capstone Construction, who is the lead contractor on the project. Don, thank you.
Good morning. We're very excited to be working with Tom and Paul on this project. As they mentioned, we're virtually doubling the square footage of the building. We're headed to the west, which is just behind us, with a 5,000 square foot footprint, which is exactly like the existing building. But we'll be raising the roof line about 4 feet to accommodate a mezzanine. The mezzanine will have about 1,000 square feet of offices and break room space on the first floor. We'll be adding a large conference room and 3 new offices on the second floor as well. Just to the south of the building, we will be adding a maintenance shop and a large walk-in freezer to allow them to grow. We've been working with Bergen Electric to increase the size of their electrical service, and we'll be coming off of a new transformer set on the pole line just behind us. We will also be adding approximately 7 or 8 new parking spaces and a loading dock similar to the one next to us that will accommodate larger truck traffic. And that's basically the nuts and bolts for me, and I'm faster than Tom.
Thank you, Don. Thank you. All right. Guys, thank you so much for being here. You guys can go as fast as you possibly can back to filling bottles. I don't know if you heard, we have an expansion to pay for. Just kidding.
You guys can punch back in now.
You know, it's kind of funny. It's funny. I'm in meetings with these guys all day, all the time, and I'm always the fish out of water because everyone here is smarter than me and better at their jobs. But it's funny when it comes to actually standing at a podium. It's the only time I get to see them nervous, which is great. Like I am in every meeting with them, pretending I don't have any idea what they're talking about. Okay, our next speaker here is somebody I truly love because the faith that he's put in our brand and our business as a co-packer has been just monumental and one of the main reasons why we are able to break ground today. He's the category merchant for Italian foods at Wegmans. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Chichelli.
Thank you for the kind words, Paulie. I'll try to remain humble here. But as he mentioned before, he called out Dan Mazzapretti going back to 2014 when Dan gave Paulie a chance with his branded product at Wegmans. So I came into the mix at around 2018. I had the opportunity where I thought I was meeting a celebrity when he was still on the radio. He was coming to the office to meet with me, and that was my first interaction with Paulie. And it was good. It was a great interaction. It was just a passion for the product, the story behind his product, where he used to go to his grandfather's house every Sunday to make homemade sauce. So there's a story there, and that's the type of things that we look for at Wegmans. The story behind it. He then in 2020, I believe, shortly after April 2020, during the midst of COVID, Paulie came to me and said, "Hey, I'm looking to open up my own facility," which was very exciting. So I'm thinking a guy, local guy, ready to give jobs to the local community, and that's what Wegmans is about too. We share a lot of the same values that he does, right? Building up local businesses, right, for creating jobs. So it was at that point we're like, how do we get him more? He's got his branded product. So I'm like, let's talk about private label. Where can he fit in? Being a small co-packer, but let's partner him with our chef team. So we started our endeavor with our first private label product with him, which is our now Wegmans brand spicy tomato oil, which is one of my favorite items that I've ever developed at Wegmans in the Italian categories. And that item has just grown to be great. When that launched, I mean, it was cross merchandise everywhere in the store. All the departments got behind it. Bakery department, prepared foods. We displayed it, and it turned into a great item for us. The thing behind working with the private label development item is the relationship that Paulie formed with our chef team, and that carried us to more private label development with our culinary team. And now we're proud to say that we've been developing a couple new items with him, lemon butter sauce, a Marsala sauce, which just got approved for Wegmans, which will launch this fall. Very proud culinary item that is going to do very well for us. So, and again, I give Paulie all the credit here. I'm just the guy that forms the strategy. He's the guy that works hand in hand with our chef team. The tenacity, the passion that comes out in him, the chef team absolutely adores him. So I'm going to give you a little bit of credit here too, Paulie, instead of giving me all the credit. But there's also our restaurant foods team that he's been working with on the culinary side. So he's also got a Born in Buffalo sauce that's coming out, and Danny's Dangerously Delicious sauce, which will be coming out, and I believe that's this fall too. Yep. So you can see the amount of items that we're working with Paulie on the private label side, and we're proud of our Wegmans brand items, right? That's what we're about. So there's a lot of things that are going to happen in the future with Paulie, and is a big part of that. And I can't say enough about the work that him and his team have done, and I'm looking forward to this monumental new facility that's going to go up to expand his business. So congratulations, Paulie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He can do another 5 minutes if you guys want. I liked that. You guys, thank you, Steve. Another person with whom we could not do this without. This truck's about to back up and go beep 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 for the next 2 minutes. Another person or another group without we couldn't do this. Was that English? I don't know. Grow New York, where in 2022 we were fortunate enough to come in second place and win a $500,000 grant, which has helped us add a couple of employees, buy some equipment, and a portion of that will also go to this expansion. Representing Grow New York here today is Sarah Meyer.
Hi, everybody. I'm very excited to share in marking such a momentous occasion. As I see it, we celebrate not just the physical construction of a building, but the foundation of a vision realized. Grow New York is a global food and agriculture innovation competition that draws early stage startups to build upon and maintain New York's food system leadership and traditions. What began as a dream nurtured by innovation and fueled by determination and likely a little bit of Paulie's abundant energy led to Craft Cannery's Grow New York Winner's Badge in 2022, and ultimately a pivotal moment when their team now stands ready to embark on a new chapter of growth and success. Beyond bricks and mortar, today we celebrate the profound impact Craft Cannery has had on its community, the Grow New York region, and New York State as a whole. Since receiving their $500,000 prize, Craft Cannery has created and cultivated opportunities for growth and advancement as a contract manufacturer. They have not only established a space for innovation, but also created numerous job opportunities, fueling economic growth and fostering talent within their local community. Each full-time position solidifies their commitment to making a regional impact and driving positive change within our food system. As we witness the birth of their new facility, we acknowledge the hard work, perseverance, and creativity that brought them here. Paulie's intense passion and drive to push forward and achieve economic development milestones inspire us all, especially our Year 6 Grow New York applicants, working to meet our May 15th application deadline right now. Jen Smith, Director of the Grow New York program at Cornell Center for Regional Economic Advancement, and I are grateful for Paulie's ambassadorship and look forward to the ripple effect of Craft Cannery's continued success. I wish you and your family and your entire team congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next, you're in Bergen, New York right now. You're about to meet Mr. Bergen. This is the Bergen Town Supervisor, ladies and gentlemen, Ernie Haywood.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Now I can stand up here and keep going. I walked in today and all I could think of was my wife's grandmother's cooking on Sunday afternoon. That smell, isn't it amazing? Who wants pasta? They got it ready back there? So seriously, and also coming in today with the rain, how appropriate, right? What happens with rain? Something grows, and what's happening today? A business is growing here in Bergen. So on behalf of the town of Bergen, it's my pleasure to be here to say thank you and welcome for your addition to Craft Cannery. To be the home of this innovative and growing business is beneficial to the town, to our taxpayers, and to the businesses here locally. I wanted to congratulate you, Paul and Tom, on your innovation, your creativity, and your fortitude to bring this to fruition. We look forward to watching this business grow and to being a partner in any way we can to support expansion. So thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we have Genesee Gateway Local Development Board Chair Don Cunningham.
Wow, I love the energy. You guys know how to throw a party, I'll tell you that much. It's it's a thrill for me to be part of this celebration representing the GCEDC. And but I have to confess, I'm not normally the one that would take this role. There's a whole group of EDC executive staff on the front lines that work with Paul and Tom, and normally one of them would take this spotlight, but they all had prior commitments today, so you're getting a second stringer. And I warned Paulie of that, but I'm happy to be here and excited for Craft Cannery for a few reasons. Obviously, because of my affiliation with the EDC as a board member, but additionally because I'm a Bergen guy. And I take great interest in things happening in Bergen, especially here in Appletree Acres. This is where we want to see businesses growing, expanding, and succeeding, just like what's happening with Craft Cannery. I also have great interest in anything involving food, so this is perfect. And lastly, I also get excited about anything involving a bulldozer and an excavator. So good things happen, big things happen when those things are involved. And also as a Bergen guy, I can recall some of the humble beginnings of this organization over near the corner of Route 19 and 33. Everyone knew something was happening there in Bergen, but no one really knew what it was. Rumors ranged from being a processing site for some super secret sauce to it's a CIA outpost. No one was really sure. Turns out that great super secret sauce was Coach Tony's. That's right. And meat sauce, which was taking off, and then the Guglielmo name with its marinara sauce started to take off, and production ultimately led to this site here in Appletree Acres and the emergence of Craft Cannery. So all the rumors were dispelled at that point. Things got better when the cannery and Paulie worked with Chris Swazi at the EDC for the $500,000 grant that you were awarded. That was another great accomplishment. Then you guys purchased the building here, right? Yep. And worked with the GCEDC for incentives for this newest expansion. They're just one of those Cinderella stories in business that we love to see as those famous names, along with other sauces and products, continue to be produced right here in Bergen. And it's great for me to come in here. I've never been in here before, so I walk in and I see ketchup. I'm the type of guy that puts ketchup on my ketchup, okay? So pretty exciting for me. And on behalf of the EDC and the LDC, Genesee Gateway Local Development Corp., Genesee County Economic Development Center, I'm happy to be the one that gets to congratulate Paul and Tom on their growth, this latest expansion, and we look forward to supporting them for continued success. Thanks for being here.
Oh man, this is the moment you've been waiting for. All this talk about Bergen. This is the actual hero of Bergen who you're about to meet right now. So one weird thing about me, I worked in radio for a long time. People always say, "Did you ever get a chance to meet some celebrities?" And to me, I would always say, "Yeah, this person, that person." But to me, business owners, successful business owners, especially stories where it started in the garage. I mean, we started in my father-in-law's basement. I had 15 cases of sauce stored in my father-in-law's basement on day one. And Charlie and Liberty Pumps has a story just like that. They anchor this industrial park that we're in right here. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor that this man is even standing in this building right now. The founder of Liberty Pumps, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Cook.
Thank you so much for being here. The excitement never stops with that guy, If you want to see him in action, go onto their website and watch his pitch for the Glow New York award, which he so deserved earning, but it's incredible. So, yeah, congratulations to you, Tom, Ryan. Great job, and it's great to have you here. Especially, a lot of parallels between your company and ours in that we started from pretty basic beginnings and identified a niche that we could succeed in and excelled at it and attracted people to us to work with us that were able to make us grow and continue the growth. And so those kind of parallels are great. And to have him right here in Bergen, being a Bergen business, especially a manufacturer, and a Genesee County business is fantastic. And it's just been fun to watch him grow, and I really wish him the best. going forward. But I do have a story, a Paul story.
Oh, no.
Okay. And Paul and I really haven't talked all that much, but this was kind of funny. So he's setting up his display down in Brockport at the festival. And he's got his tent and everything, and he's got these pallets of sauces. And so he's setting up and everything, and of course he loads us up with half a dozen jars of stuff. And we're trying to walk our dog. But anyway, he tells me the story about, how he's kind of famous in that he does these Country Max ads. So he's telling me that this one that he did, which was the one where he's talking about now you have time for your backyard, and he's out by his swimming pool, and he launches off the diving board and into the water yelling cannonball. Well, when you yell cannonball just before you penetrate the water, you've pretty much expelled all the air in your lungs that you need to survive underwater. So it kind of freaked him out. So I thought that was a great story.
And when you're built like this, you sink.
So anyway, I guess my message is short, and that's just huge congratulations to you and best wishes going forward. And it's just great to have you as a neighbor here at Appletree.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, they were all celebrating that we got that shot when I came out of the pool, and I was like, and they're like, you okay? I'm like, I don't know. I made it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here today. This is just such a monumental day.